Adler believed the Pantheon gained access to a military research facility called Advanced Technologies and Applications.
Sounds impressive.
It's located in eastern Kentucky. The building is marked as COSPER Solutions on the surface. Underneath, it's a whole different story.
This place looks pretty remote. Nothing but forests and hills. We should park a few miles out, hike the rest of the way in.
Once we're inside, our target is the biotechnology wing. Adler thinks that's where the Cradle may have come from. We need some answers on what this thing does.
Didn't you say Adler worked there at some point?
Briefly, about 10 years ago. He mentioned unusual, classified programs there using human subjects. And suddenly the place was shut down and quarantined after a biohazard incident.
The Cradle.
It's sure looking that way. Seb, how's it going on your side?
Still looking for a way in. The north doors are totally sealed. You?
Case and I are in South Gate utility entrance. Looks like someone's been through here recently. Used the freight elevator. Chains broken. All right, mask on. Your turn. Hey, jump! Hang on, I'm... Hey! Well, you're still alive, that's something. 7-9 will look for another way down. I'll let you know once we're inside. Go ahead and see if you can find the biotech entrance. Be careful. Try to limit any more exposure. Whatever's in here.
Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material incident. This is not a drill. Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material incident. This is not a drill.
Biotechnology restricted. Please see security for access.
It's for you.
It's fantastic to see you again, Case 1. How have you been feeling? A friendly reminder that most of the facility is off limits to patients. I hope you understand.
Welcome back, Case.
Biotechnology restricted by Security Access 4. 4 director key cards required for entry.
Bringing back memories yet? We thought we'd never see this place again. Those are the stairs we want. Don't worry, the cradle can't hurt us anymore. We're special. Special since we first experienced the cradle. 10 years ago.
Good morning. Welcome to Advanced Combat Research. ACR employees are reminded that authorized safety equipment must be worn on the testing floor at all times.
Case might be having competition. Radio shots for a while now. Okay, so you got the evidence. Looks like the whole place is toxic. You don't think anything got through skin, do you? Ain't no why you gotta go and say something like that.
Left out of order.
Grappling hook platforms should be safety locked when not in testing.
keycards to go. Look up. We're stronger and faster than the rest, Case. That's what the cradle was originally designed to do.
Okay, sit rep. Haven't heard from you at all. Everything okay?
Do not return to collect personal possessions. Evacuate immediately.
That's you, Marshal?
Thank you.
Dismissed. Finally.
The staff was absolutely thrilled with the results of last week's Cradle trial. You're exceeding all of our expectations. In fact, we think you're ready for the next step.
Classified material should not leave the facility without prior authorization. Behavior to your immediate supervisor. Say something. Airflow redirection activated.
Director keycard accepted.
Please evacuate the facility in an orderly manner. Your cooperation is appreciated. Reminder that loose items are prohibited inside the research pool.
Nine, 4, 8, 3. Gearing up Uh-oh, looks like we have unexpected visitors today. 9, 4, 8, 3.
Research participants, please secure all personal effects in the locker room.
Someone left something important inside that bathysphere case. There it is.
Control room access gate opened.
We'll need to drain the water to get to it.
Esteemed visitor, welcome to the Cognitive Research Lab. In CR, state-of-the-art neuroscience and psychology point the way to the future. Together, we're exploring the previously unimagined possibilities of the human mind.
Drain switch locked.
Drain switches 1, 2, and 3 unlocked. Override timer initiated. 25 seconds remaining.
bathysphere. After treating us with the cradle, they tried to mold us into the perfect soldier. They planned to break down the walls of mind and body.
Training complete. Bathysphere structural integrity compromised. Please exit the bathysphere.
Another keycard. Two left to find. The Cradle Project failed us, Case. We were out of control, violent, maniacal. In our rage, we sabotaged this facility. Contaminated it with the same poison that runs in our veins. Remember?
Looks like this room is ransacked. Tough to tell when though.
This dust is a lot thinner in spots. It's been a while though.
Anyone did to that during most of these things. Maybe it's just biotech.
A hazardous material event is ongoing. Please evacuate. Airflow redirection activated.
Director keycard accepted.
Evacuating Zone 5. Evacuate the facility in an orderly manner. Your cooperation is appreciated.
I think Springer mentioned this already, but we're moving you to 24-hour observation. Restraints may be necessary at times as well. I sincerely apologize. Just until we understand these recent behavioral changes. Safety is our top priority.
He documented the making of the cradle here.
Administration, the unsung heroes of advanced technologies and applications. Welcome to the Nerve Center. Data collection, finance, resource management. It all happens right here. Go ahead and pat the nearest worker on the back. You can thank them for a job well done.
They used to take their reports to the director. Now it's up to us. Maybe he'll give us his keycard in return. It's never that easy. We found the first report. They were all complicit. report. One down, 3 to go. That's 2 reports. 2 left. 3 reports. 1 more to go. There we are. I knew we couldn't trust him. He has the key card. Don't let him get away. Try the black lock. Like the rest of them. Almost there. Only 1 keycard left. Only a few know the origins of the Pantheon case. They were a CIA branch, unknown to even the other Black Ops divisions. They developed the Cradle. A new generation of operatives would be born of it.
Ever seen evidence of these human experiments Adler told you about?
Me either. Maybe he was happening below.
No offense, Case, but I'm glad you're down there and not me.
Director keycard required. Director keycard accepted.
Without prior authorization. Please evacuate the facility in an orderly manner. Your cooperation is appreciated.
You're not alone.
If you suspect unauthorized access to joint operations, please report it immediately. Thank you.
I regret to inform you of this, but funding was pulled from the Cradle program last night. Don't worry, we're going to make sure you get the support you need after this. No one will know this took place. You may not even remember much yourself. But regardless, I think you're going to make one hell of an operative, Case 1.
Track it down, Case. It has the keycard we need. Excellent work. That's all the keycards. They tried so hard to perfect the Cradle case, but the side effects couldn't be stopped. As we know, we were the first and last trial volunteer. So its makers repurposed it into a biological weapon instead.
Guys, I think we found another way into biotech. Now that you'll be able to reach it from the lower level. Hope you found that elevator by now.
It's been a long time. Think case is lost.
Director keycard accepted. Access to biotechnology granted.
Livingston shut the Cradle program down. It dissolved the campaign branch of the CIA. Livingston was uncovered for their methods. Afterwards, we were rehabilitated. Not entirely.
Remember your training, Case 1. You can never speak of the Cradle program or the Pantheon division. Never. Doing so could have unpredictable consequences.
think he's coming too. You're gonna be okay. Whatever trip you've been on, I'm glad I wasn't invited. Easy on your feet. Can't believe you even made it up here.
Case. We have something. Check it out. Someone took a large batch of whatever this stuff is. Last summer by the looks of it.
The Pantheon. This must be the cradle.
What is it? A hallucinogen?
Seems so. Case, you were ready to tear us both apart. Never seen that look in your eyes before. Hope we don't see it again. So get the hell out of here.